ペッパークイーン
Okay, everyone, this is the Love Island US Season 2, Episode 23 review. I was really looking forward to this episode, and it delivered. Johnny gets his spot blown up by America about his activities in Casa Amor.
Tell Blank the real truth of what happened with Blank in Casa Amor.
Not to mention, there were some heated exchanges in my comment section about Johnny. Now, I'm glad that Cely knows about Johnny, but I have to say that Cely must be super embarrassed right now. Granted, she's on a show, so nothing is really private, but to have something like this revealed in a game with everyone around, I mean, her worst fear came true. She looked bad. During the game, Justine spoke up for her girl, and I must say, July looked really good in this episode. Justine was a good friend to Cely in this episode. Cely at this point, she doesn't know what to do. She really likes this guy, and I personally think that Cely is into Johnny more than he is into her. Because if you remember what she said earlier on,
and there was like parts of me that I had to like dim in order to like make my boyfriends comfortable. And with Johnny, it's so nice that I could just be 100% myself.
Like someone who's experienced that, when they find someone that accepts all of them, they really cling to them. Or so it seems that Johnny accepts all of her. I don't know if Cely would be strong enough to let him go, but who knows. So anyways, let's take a look at Johnny.
I don't know, red flags about Johnny.
There's a reason why out of everyone in the house, I never wanted to have a conversation with him.
I mean, he had his eyes on her from the beginning, and he was not going to let her go.
X has been posting TikTok
So
about
I
him,
was
and he's like
I
really
had to tell him, like,
possessive.
you better be up in
front.
I think he knew that I saw through him.
All the guys tried to protect him during the game, saying everything he told Cely is what they witnessed.
Also went with Cely and Johnny, made out with the old girl. That's what happened. I've heard both of your stories, and they go pretty hand in hand with what I.
But there were some things that they didn't see, and we're not sure if Johnny relayed everything to them on what he told Cely. Like, he could have been telling two different stories to two different parties. So those boys vouching for him didn't mean anything to me, because maybe they don't know the full truth. At least that's what I think. I am going easy on them because I want to believe in the best in these guys, but at the same time, there did seem to be a bros over hoes type of attitude during the whole situation. And I was especially disappointed in Caleb. I expected more from him. Character-wise, instead of blindly vouching for Johnny, he should have at least stayed neutral or just say nothing. No one telling you to give a whole speech during the game. Like, what are you doing? When Justine talks to Johnny, he tells her he left out a lot of details during his time at the villa.
How it made me feel. Because those details are just hurtful.
But they're important.
I mean, were you protecting her or were you protecting you? Even Justine points out that the specifics is important to, talk to Cely about, because you don't want your girl looking stupid. And you have to remember, this is TV. You have to give her all the facts before somebody else tells her. Which is why Cely kind of ends up talking to the new guy, and he tells her everything, and he kind of shades Johnny at the end. It's kind of funny.
Because that was not part of the game.
No, it was not part of the game. It was definitely...
So Cely looking dumb for the second time. Anyways, I don't know about these two. I just want Cely to have a happy ending. And one more thing about Johnny, the way he talked to Cely during this episode.
Why? I'm all sweaty. I'm all...
Someone get this jigaboo away from me.
Red flags. I'm seeing control issues. I'm seeing insecurity issues. I don't like this. And I'm like, first off, she's a grown woman. You can't tell her what to do. And secondly, why are you demanding all this shit when you're not making it official with her? You're not even girlfriend, boyfriend. You're not official. He's just making all these demands with no promises. And this is going to be the last thing I'll say. Never end up with someone who is not willing to give you anything and you giving your all, basically. Like Cely giving him her loyalty, her love, all that good stuff. And Johnny can't even be bothered to not touch someone when he's up with Cely. Like, you gotta cut him off. Now, just to be fair, I'm sure there's good sides to Johnny, but he does have toxic traits that are heavily affecting Cely at this point. So I will name him a Dusty. He is a Dusty, that's what you call him. Cely, I pray for you, girl. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.